Hi everyone, I'm back again with my xTool M1, which is my favorite gadget of the moment, that is for sure. Now I have to decorate a small Christmas cake for my mum-in-law, and I decided that I'm going to cut out a cake topper out of wood. Now, I've never done one, I've never used one before, but I love decorating cakes. So what I have done is I've gone into my drawing program, which is CorelDRAW. I use the latest version of CorelDRAW, and I have designed one using a sort of a curly-whirly kind of font, quite thick, and I have manipulated it, joined it up so that it all becomes a welded solid piece that holds together, while at the same time it is able to be cut out and look like a really nice flowing sign. I'm going to use what's left of that 3mm basswood plywood, which is as light as a feather. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm so impressed with it. So as my laptop only has the modern USB, I have got several of these. So this is, there we go, a little adapter. That's the end that I need to put in my laptop, and that of course is a normal old-fashioned USB. You know, the one that you poke once, poke the other way, and then eventually you get it in the right way. Never the first time. The nice thing about the modern one is it goes in first time because both sides are the same. So I'll be able to plug that into my laptop and then to the M1. Okay, let's get on with it.
Turn on the M1 with a little switch at the back. The light will flash, and when it stops flashing, then you will be able to connect your Creative Space program with the M1 machine. So I brought in my artwork from CorelDRAW, which was in actual fact in 3 pieces still. You can see the different sections highlighting. So if you choose them all, you can unite them all. And this means that it's going to be one solid piece. When you hover over it, it gives you different options on the side, as you can see. And here is the inside of the M1. Then the top right corner of the screen you will see refresh, and this will bring in the actual image from the base of the M1. And vaguely you can see my little bit of artwork there. I'm hovering over it and it lights up green. Here you can either change the size of it with the corners or type in the size you want up in the top. Place your piece of wood into the base of the M1. As you can see, this has been used before, but I will try and use every scrap of it. And then if you refresh the screen again, you will see the piece of wood that you've just popped in place. I haven't put it in very straight. Anyway, now you can move it to where you want it on the piece of wood. Turn by the top handle. Eventually. Or simply straighten the wood. It would actually have been more sensible to straighten the wood in the machine, but anyway. Just about ready. While you also have the details of what settings to use in the actual program, here in the leaflet it also tells you exactly what to use for this 3mm basswood plywood. I've set it to cut, and so you can either move the little dial up and down or simply type it in. So we've gone power 100 and speed 5, 1 pass. So I'm actually going to choose the option. There you can see it's decided it's going to be about 3mm but I put it on the little triangular prisms, so that raises it up a little bit. And it also, if you look at the screen, which I've refreshed, it has moved it slightly, because now the camera is picking it up differently. We have this option of framing, which you click on, and then of course click the button on the side of the machine. And what it does, it just measures out the area that it's going to be working on. You can see the light picking it up. That basically is that. And so now you're pretty much ready to fire it up. Right, I have a smoke purifier attached to the M1. This is also from xTool. It is a fantastic thing to have, especially if you are in a small workshop like mine and you don't have an available window. Right, off we go. And this is the seam that's going to be cut, ready to go. And you have to then press the button on the side of the M1. Now I have sped this up to 3 times the normal speed, just so that you don't get bored. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, obviously, but you can see how it is immediately cutting through quite efficiently. Further progress, and it looks a little bit like gobbledygook, of course. I was looking at it, sort of scratching my head. As you can see with the progress wheel, it has so far taken 6 minutes and 24, 25, 26 seconds. And it's almost finished, really. There is another little gadget you can buy to attach to this from xTool, and that is an air assist, which helps with blowing away the smoke from the wood. But I find that it hasn't been too bad, actually. Especially if you're going to paint an item, it's not going to really make much difference. So here we are nearly there, and that's it, done. Now I did notice this, clean the laser module, so not a problem. I gave it a little clean as I was told to do so, and all is good. Job complete. Make sure you press the OK before you turn the machine off or anything like that. Not that I'm planning to do that right now. Right, so there you have it. A little bit messy, as you can see. There are lots of little pieces, but that's fine. You just pick those up. But you will see that there are black, smoky, dirty marks on the base. Just give that a clean with some rubbing alcohol or something like that. I've taken all the little bits out the middle, and you can see slight burning on the side, but that is quite normal. That can just be cleaned off or painted over, or just left for effect, really. I am really pleased with this. It is absolutely amazing, quite amazing. However, there are a couple of very weak spots on my design, and so I decided to put a backing to it. As you can see, a nice clean base, having wiped it with some rubbing alcohol. Here you can see I cut out a back for it, which I have painted red, and simply glued it on. And there you have it, a lovely cake topper for this diddy little Christmas cake. If you are interested in the xTool M1, do pop along via the links that I put in the description box. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.